How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the potential return and just the overall future for the Chevy Camaro. Now, before we even get into it today, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm very close to 5,000 subscribers here, so I definitely appreciate it a lot. Helps out the channel a lot as like a smaller car channel here on YouTube. But today we're going to be looking at the potential return of the Chevy Camaro. Now, we all know in the past couple years or so, Chevy announced that they are going to discontinue the Camaro. Now, I don't really mind Chevy's idea from this article that we're going to be looking at today before getting into it. But there's a couple things that I just don't really like about the entire idea, which we'll talk about. And before even getting into like the main topic of this video, let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see the Camaro actually return as. Would you like to see, even though it's a very small chance, the Camaro return as a regular internal combustion engine vehicle with a V8? Or would you like to see it come back as a hybrid with maybe a V8 or V6 with a little hybrid engine in the rear? Or would you be one of the few people, I guess, that would love to see it come out in an electric drivetrain? So me personally, I think that they should go hybrid, but however, it doesn't really look like that is going to be happening. So now, looking at this article by Car and Driver right here, basically it's a very short kind of breakdown. It's going to be a shorter video today, but it talks about how the General Motors president, Mark Roos, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, essentially said that the Camaro nameplate should be making a return to the new US market, but he doesn't want to slap it on an electric crossover or SUV. So that is very good news, especially for Chevy fans, considering what Ford did with the Mustang nameplate and just put it on like the Mach-E. And also, there has been some rumors, and I know I did a video about this in the past, where Chevy may potentially release a trim of the C8 Corvette that is an electric crossover. So there's some weird kind of scuttlebutt in the automotive news world that there may be an electric SUV Corvette in the future, which I think is entirely stupid. I don't know why you would put the Corvette nameplate on a electric crossover. Same kind of opinions are held with me when it comes to the Mustang Mach-E. I don't like that Ford did that. However, I do really love the fact that Ford, when they introduced the S650, the new 7th gen Mustang, they kept internal combustion engine. They just brought out a new generation of the Coyote, and on top of that, they introduced a new performance-based nameplate with the Dark Horse. Now, hopefully, that is kind of stays true, and maybe the Camaro comes back as a hybrid car or an electric car, but at least stays a car and it doesn't become an SUV. I know in the past I've said many things how again, I've already said it, I don't like how so many manufacturers are just taking past cars and bringing back the nameplates of cars that have not been produced for years and just slapping that nameplate on a new crossover or an SUV. I know I talked about the Dodge Hornet in a more positive light in the past on my channel, and I do like the new Dodge Hornet. It is a cool crossover, but at the end of the day, if you look at the original Dodge Hornets, they weren't SUVs, they weren't crossovers, they weren't even like full-size cars. They were more smaller, mid kind of size cars, and they were cool. Like, they were used a lot in the drag car scene here in America, and obviously Camaro being essentially the main competitor in the pony car market to the Mustang over its history, I would hate to see it, you know, go on to a crossover, go on to SUV. So that's a great news that is not going to happen, or at least as of right now, it looks like that's not going to happen. However, there could be some negative news, especially for a lot of EV haters, including myself, that unfortunately the Camaro will never see a new one come out with an internal combustion engine in the future. I do really hope that, again, we do see it in like a hybrid platform and they still maintain either an internal combustion engine V8 or maybe even a V6. But all we could do is hope for that right now. So in the meantime, again, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm getting back to normal uploading schedule now, so there's new content every single day going to be filming a decent amount of car reviews in the near future as well. So if you like more of that content and don't like this, then definitely be sure to stay tuned to see what comes out on the channel. But for now, that's pretty much just gonna be it. I know, again, shorter video today, but like always, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.